The women's changing rooms. First door on the left. You're welcome to come in. You would not want to miss this. Hosted by Ginette and Donessa.
Hello all, welcome back to the Women's Changing Room. I am Donessa.
And I am Ginette. Yes, welcome and step inside to the Women's Changing Room, where all is stripped bare. We transverse the globe to uplift and empower our women.
You guys, yes. All right, so today we are doing dilemmas. So it's dilemmas week, and we are ready for the dilemmas. Please answer. If you're listening on YouTube, leave in the comments your idea or your thoughts or whatever background you want to give them in the comments, and we are going to give best advice as we can to the dilemmas that we have. So are we ready to get started, Ginette?
Most definitely ready.
All right, well, let's get into it. Do you want me to start this week?
As always.
All right, so it's this one. The woman my dad is seeing is after his money. My father has been seeing this woman for the past year and a half and has been blind to see her for who she really is. He met her at a bar, they had sex, and now they're an item. I overheard her on the phone 1 month ago saying she does not love him but won't leave because he spoils her. She went on to say she wants to get rid of me so she can have his full attention and take all his money. I do not have proof of the conversation and don't know what to do. I need to help my dad, and I am scared for my life. Help.
Wow, that's a tough one. So have you had a conversation with your dad? Did she have a conversation with her dad? Did she explain? No, so maybe
she said she said she don't have proof of the conversation, so I guess.
Okay, so I guess you haven't had a conversation with your dad and expressing your concerns as well. Hopefully your dad will be able to listen to what you're saying. Maybe at the moment he may be all mesmerized and blinded. Mm-hmm. As you said, he is blinded by this woman. He's found love. Well, in his eyes, he's found love, probably the one and stuff. But yeah, maybe just give him the heads up and let him hopefully he just kind of listens to what you're saying and try and set little traps for her, so where she could slip up and stuff, so your dad will be able to, see her true colors and things. But I just hope that, you'll be able to talk to him and he could listen and see what she is all about.
Similar, I would say. You seems as if you got the feel from her from the beginning, and he is still blinded by love and have that infatuation phase still going on right now. But you overhearing this conversation and this showing how you felt before, it adds up. And because you don't have the proof right now, and you think that okay, he would believe you more if you have the proof, which shouldn't be. But I would agree. Talk to him now and let him know, because this happened about a month ago, you said. So tell him what you overheard and let him know your feelings towards her, if you haven't already. And then, as Ginette said, listen in on phone calls, see what's going on, see if you can videotape, get the proof that you need to get her where you want her, so you can bring that proof to your dad so you can see her for who she truly is.
Most definitely. And as always, we wish you the best of luck with that one. Sometimes you have to just let daddy, see things for himself, as much as we try to, look out for the ones that we love, but it's just crazy.
Exactly. When it affects you, because she wants to get rid of you. How does she want to get rid of you? Is she thinking about killing you? Is she thinking about telling the dad stuff about you so he would put you to the side, like, what is it? As you said, you're scared for your life because you don't know how to take that conversation that you overheard.
Mhm.
So all the best with that. And we would love follow-up from all the people who send stuff. So give us follow-up on how things are going. If you took our advice, if you didn't, still let us know how it's going.
Yes, definitely. Okay, so I've got a dilemma. I have been with my partner for 2 years. He is a child, and I hate when he goes over to see his child. I know I sound stupid, but I feel something will happen between him and his child's mother. I tell him she could bring his son over here to him, so he could spend time with his son here. But he said he wants to also spend time with his child in his son's home, as he wants him to have a normal upbringing. Am I being unreasonable? His child's mother is so nice, and her and my boyfriend now has a good friendship, and it makes me feel uncomfortable.
Well, it seems as if it's a you problem based on the message, the dilemma that you sent. It seems as if it's a you problem, and I don't know it because he gave you the reason to feel this way that you're feeling, but I don't know. I'm just getting it's a you problem. So you will need to sort out your stuff. You will need to see, okay, is it me because I don't trust him because he did something in the past, or because of the relationship, how close they are. I don't know. You will need to sort it out because it doesn't make sense that you're in this relationship. You know he has a child. You know he go over to the baby mama's house and spend time there. Whether the feeling that you're getting is a good feeling that you're on the right track, but I think you need to work stuff out with yourself and see. If not, then this is not a relationship to be in if you're thinking all of that.
Yes, I would personally say, to be honest, it is such a good thing, like that they're able to have a friendship and stuff. It seems like you don't have children, so once you've got a child, then you'll be able to understand that whole thing. It's a blessing, because a lot of times that is never the case. It's always sorry, I thought something was going on with that. It's always animosity and hostility and stuff, and that is not the kind of environment that a child should be brought in. And your man, he seems like a very good man that you've got, and potentially to have a child with, like for you to have a child with, because he's saying, you know, he wants his child to be like having normal upbringing, so he wants to get involved, be in his home, as well as him coming over to your home as well, that you share with your partner. So yeah, I think it's a blessing. Maybe I don't know how are you with his child's mum? Try and have a relationship with her, so you all could be one big happy family, basically. And it's that would be very, very healthy for the child as well. So I just feel like it is you, but you need to just speak to your partner as well. You know, communication is key. You know, let him know how you're feeling, and then once that, like, if he knows how you're feeling, he may make things a lot more easier for you and stuff. So yeah.
Exactly. And maybe you can take turns. What about one day you go over there with him and see, because you're a part of his life, right? So that means you're going to be a part of his child's life. And, you know, they say women have this great sense of intuition and know things that happen, feel things. So even if you're feeling this way, and even if probably they have this great relationship, or probably they're seeing each other behind their back, that's why I said it's you right now, because it doesn't make sense. You have these thoughts and feelings, and then it's just gonna mash up your relationship. So speak to him, see how you spend time over there, the child spend time with you, you guys go out as a couple, you go out with them, involve the baby mama, see how things would go, and see how it is. You try to go over there with him and see how things are at the house, and just help you cope with how it is, because in that situation is not an easy situation to be in. However, you would like it if you have a child that the man is a part of your child's life, whether or not you guys it didn't work out. So
yeah, and it's so much better than a child seeing that their two parents are like arguing and bickering all the time. You know, it's not nice. So the fact that they're getting on, it's a blessing.
Yeah, exactly. So I hope that helps. Yeah. And try to work on yourself. Try to work on those feelings. And maybe a good way to start is to sit him down and speak to him. Let him know exactly how you're feeling and why you're feeling that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
All right. Next dilemma. I found out the guy I am seeing have a baby on the way. As you can imagine, this news broke me. I really thought he was the one I was going to be married to, have my children for, and grow old with. I have been gutted and don't know how to go on. I love how honest you guys are and could really do with a pep talk right now.
Okay, I'll say that is a blessing in disguise. Things happen for a reason. So it may not be clear now, but it will be clear maybe 1 month, 2 months down the line, maybe a year, 2 years down the line, that this guy was not the one for you. So this is the reasons why this has happened now. And it's a blessing as well that you found out now that you didn't have children with him, got married, got engaged, got married to him, or anything like that. You know, so I'll say things happen for a reason, and that reason will not be clear now, but it will be clear in the future. So all you need to do is work on yourself, work on healing, okay, and make yourself better, stronger, and then move on. That's what I've got to say about that.
Exactly. And that is wonderful information for her. And that's a good pep talk. I'll just add to that by saying there are a lot of emotions out there. And too often as people, we feel like when we have like these bad quote unquote emotions, we want to get rid of it right away. But I would say go through the process and go and heal from it. Understand that things happen. We have these emotions that we have to cope with, but don't brush it aside and say like, okay, things are not that bad or whatever. Go through the emotions and the feeling that you're feeling, because this is horrible. Okay, I don't know whether he had this shot on the way and he was messing with you, or while he was with you he's messing with somebody else. I don't know the ins and outs of it. However, it's happened. I'm sorry that it's happening to you. And it's so often for women, we go through this phase where when we date somebody, we look long term, versus the men, they just go with the flow and see how things are. And I'm not saying all men are like that, but generally that's what it is. So we women generally, we go long term. Look, you are planning family, marriage, growing old, and it's hard to come from that and get hurt. But all I would say is embrace that emotion and everything that that's going on right now, and just know that, as Ginette said, maybe a month, maybe a year, maybe 2 months, things are going to get better. Maybe you won't heal right away, but know that you went through this emotion and you know what to expect next time, or how to deal with things next time.
Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. Well said.
It saddens me when women have to go through this heartbreak and all of that.
I know, but we all go through it, you know, and going through it while you're in it is always hard. You're always like, what did I do? But like I said, we go through like the storm. You have to go through the storm.
Yeah.
until the calm, like before the calm,
Mm-hmm.
and what is for us
Yeah.
once we reach the destination, you know, what we're meant to have. So
Yeah. And you'll be looking back and be like, oh my gosh, I was so gutted. I was
yeah,
so
yeah,
brokenhearted. Look what happened. And no, look where I am right now.
yeah. And then
Mm.
afterwards you'd be like, what was I thinking? Why did I feel this way? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
so glad that, you know. So girl, don't worry, you got this, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So next dilemma.
Mhm.
Hey ladies, how are you all keeping? Sorry. Hey ladies, how are you all? Keep up the good work. I am in a bit of a dilemma and I thought you may be able to help me. I have been working for a company for 10 years. It's a family-run business and they have been so good to me and are like family. However, I have been feeling unfulfilled in my role and feel like I'm not reaching my full potential anymore. I have been applying for new positions and I was successful in landing a great job which I could grow and the pay is really good. I just don't know how I'm going to tell my managers I'm leaving. I feel so bad because they rely a lot on me for the growth of the business. Please tell me, what should I do? Shall I stay or shall I go?
Mm. To answer your question, I would say go. But let's get into the nitty-gritty of your dilemma. You say that they rely heavily on you for the business,
Yeah.
right? Why is it so hard? Even if they look out for you, they do different things to you, but why is it so hard for businesses to rely so heavily on individuals, but yet not elevate them while they go, whether it is financially or giving them a new position or all of these things? Why do they find it so hard to do that? I don't know the ins and outs of large organizations. I can't speak more in depth on it, but I just feel like an outsider looking in. Why does it seem so hard to give the people that you think that they rely so heavily on, why they don't treat them better?
Yeah.
So to answer your question, I would say to go, but be sure that you don't leave, or try not to leave on any bad terms. Give them a letter, be professional, still speak to them, let them know why you're leaving, and then see from there. It's up to them to react how they want to react, but at least you're a professional and you let them know why you're leaving, even if they did good by you by doing different things. However, it doesn't make sense staying in a business space or staying in a home or whatever it may be when your state of mind is not fully there and you're not living up to your full potential.
Yeah, most definitely. And yeah, that in a nutshell, I would say, like what Donessa said, is leave, speak to them, let them know, there's no point in helping a business grow and helping the people who manage or run the business grow
Mhm.
and you're not being sorry, you're not being fulfilled, you're not growing, and you're just stuck in a position, so yeah, you need to sometimes do what's right for you. This new job, it gives you the potential to grow. You fulfilled, the pay is even better than what you're being paid. So I just say, and if they were so like family, they will understand where you're coming from.
Mhm.
You don't need to leave on bad terms. They will understand and appreciate the service that you've given to them. 10 years is a lot of service that you've done for the company, and maybe it's got to a point that they're so comfortable and in relying on you and stuff, and maybe the fact that you've not asked for a pay rise and stuff or brought that to them, or sometimes you just got to do what's best for you. And I feel this new position will be best for you, and it will all determine how much of a family they are to you when you break this news to you. So if they understand and they're happy for you and things like that, then yeah, there's no reason why you can't remain a part of the business in some aspects. You know, you could still offer advice to them, even though you're not working for them. You could always offer your advice and you know, yeah. So that's what I feel.
Yeah. Or they'll be like, okay, well, we don't want you to go. We value you so much. Let's talk about how we can make you feel appreciated or have you feel like, okay, you're not just stuck in where you're at right now. So I do agree. I agree with that. Also, I would be like, we as humans always look for the next thing, and people always take it like we're not content. I don't believe that just because we want the next thing that we're not content. We see things, and especially in terms of jobs, we want to level up, we want to do better, okay, as people. That's what we want to do. So now you feel like, okay, this new job that you get, you probably would do better in it, or probably not. But if you don't take the leap and see, then you would always be thinking, what if I did this? What if I had went for it? How my life would be. So I would, anytime that conversation come up, I would always tell people, once you think about the pros and cons and think about everything, take that leap once you want to, because you would always have in the back of your mind, what would have happened if I did this or did that?
Exactly. And we don't want what ifs. You know, we don't want regrets.
We don't.
So yeah.
So thank you for sending your dilemma. All right, my next one is, I always like it when boys send in the dilemmas. So I'm
it's a boy
excited for this one.
Interesting.
Yeah. My girlfriend slept with a guy I went to college with. She does not know that I found out. Part of me did not want to believe it, but who I found out from had proof. I thought she was the one. The sad thing is, I plan to propose to her in August when we go on holiday together. Should I tell her that I know now or wait until we go on holiday?
Do you know what? It's always you guys always think, oh, it's the one, it's the one, it's the one. Like, clearly it's not the one. And I don't know if you are rushing into these relationships for the sake of being in relationships. Yes, I know you could be in a relationship for 10 years, 20 years and people cheat, but my God, man. Anyway, yeah, tell her now, don't wait till you go on holiday. Like, what is the point? What is the point in going abroad? How many miles away, I'm assuming, and to tell her that, like, what are you going to get out of it? You're just going to be like animosity, uncomfortableness,
Messy.
Messy. You know, just tell her now, and whether you want to stick with her afterwards, then try and work it out, and whatever you choose to do it, but do not wait until you go on holiday.
Yeah. Speak
to her, find out where her head's at, find out where your head's at. You need to think that, what are you going to do? Are you going to stick with her, or are you going to leave her? And then take it from there. And in terms of the holiday, do not go on holiday with her. If you don't want to be with her, try and see if you could get those tickets. Well, whether you take the ticket or she takes the ticket, but just try and get it transferred into someone's name and just leave it, call it quits, I'd say. Because what else can I say? You know, what else could you say about that? It's crazy.
The messy me would be like, go on holiday and let her know, let her know what she was missing. But that was just the messy me. But the professional me would be like, no, don't wait until you go on holiday, because it's going to be messy. It's going to ruin the trip. See, if you want to go, take the tickets, whatever you had planned, bring a buddy along, you guys do the do out there, enjoy the vacation. If you feel like you want to give it to her, then go ahead and do that too. But I would say, don't wait that long. You found out, no, you have proof. Let her know what you found out. Let her know if you want to break up, if you want to still be together, let y'all work on it. But the way that you're talking about now, you just want to tell her and just tell her. Go ahead, tell her straight to the point.
So what are you gonna do? Wait to go on holiday? What, on the plane when you land? When you buy the beach? Yeah, exactly. Oh, candlelit dinner. Oh, by the way, I know you cheated. Come on, just save the drama. It's already drama, so just make it less, okay? And just act now and let her know that you know, and
and stop prolonging the process.
Do it. Yes, exactly. So
and just heal and go through the emotions that you're going through. Yeah,
most definitely.
Yeah.
So okay, so ladies, how are you doing? I'm good, thank you.
Thanks.
Hope you're well. Okay, so here goes. I started talking to this guy on Facebook. We were talking for about 3 months before we met each other. We went out for dinner. I went back to his, and one thing led to another. The next day, I called him and he never answered his phone. I called him back later that day and he said to me he has been busy, but he sounded very off with me. I asked him if everything was okay and he said yes, of course. And he enjoyed the time we spent together. The following day, he called me and we were chatting like normal. Then after he stopped calling and returning my messages, one day he called me and said he really likes me, but he has a family. But he knew if he told me from the beginning, I would cut him off. He asked me to stick around because he really cares about me and his feelings has grown to love. I was so shocked by this. He never mentioned a family to me before. I do care about him and my feeling has grown for him. What should I do, ladies? Should I stick around?
Why do you want that for yourself? Why do you want that for yourself? You want to stick around for what? To wait until he makes time for you? Because you went on one date and he seems as if he can't even balance the both of his family and you. So what are you going to do? Sit down and wonder, oh, he's with his family. When is he going to get time for me? And wait for this whole drama. Why do you want that for yourself? Ladies, why do we want that for ourselves? Empowerment. Leave these men, let them be. They want to have family. They want to have girlfriend. They want to have sex. Leave that. Oh my goodness, girls. Ladies.
I'm telling you, like, it's too much. They want to have baby mother. They want to have wife. They want to have girlfriend. They want to have mistress or whatever. I don't know. But like, stick around. What are you, like a branch, a stick from that fall off the bloody tree and waiting to be picked up, to be played with and then tossed again? Like, come on. Girl, like, what are you sticking for? Sticking around like what? Like,
exactly.
It's crazy. I'm sorry if you can hear, there's a dog next door, if you can hear in the background, the barking. But yeah, like, come on now. There's plenty of other men. There's plenty of other men in the world. Why are you going to stick for someone who's got his family?
Exactly.
It's crazy. It doesn't make no sense.
Ginette, the dog is weighing in on the conversation. He's like, girl, get out.
Yeah. Even the dog's like, no.
Oh my gosh.
I'm telling you, come on, like, you are better than this. Women, we are better than this, okay? Like, what future is it? What do you see the future with you and him? So you're going to be sticking around till you're all what age? And then what happens when you then meet someone not meet someone and then just hold out for him?
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't make no sense to me. It doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah, because if you could go on the date and you're wondering, okay, maybe did I do something wrong? And he's with his family all the while, you didn't know this, and you're reaching out and he's not answering, then you're in your head, you're thinking, you're running all scenarios. You know, that's how women do. They're running all scenarios. Maybe he didn't like me, maybe this, maybe that. And now when you think he didn't want to, who are you to withhold information and think that you're doing something best for this person? You didn't tell her because you didn't get it together and go with your family.
Come on, exactly. Of course, if you told it in the beginning, she could run. And the thing is, I can understand. Fair enough, woman. You did not know in the beginning. It's like you didn't know. So you went on the date with him. You've been talking to him for 3 months. You went on the date. You did the do's, whatever. And okay, then afterwards, you found, hey, now is the time just to say, do you know what? Whatever happened, happened. But just move on. Like, don't even entertain that rubbish. Don't entertain it. It makes no sense. It's pointless. If you want to be friends with him, then you could be friends, but as long as it's just a friendship and not anything more, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And who told you that he's not doing it with he's not going on dates with other people and he has his family home? It probably is not you alone. So it's like, you don't want that for yourself. You want that happiness to you. So why would you want to wreck? And it's not your fault that you're wrecking it because it's him. But then if you decide to stay and tolerate it, then what about his family?
Exactly.
You know, they don't even know what's going on, going on dates and stuff. Who are you, young man?
Crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I don't understand it. Like, and he's like, come on, he's just ridiculous anyway. From you hear that, oh, I know if I told you, you wouldn't. Of course, I would not be going on or even entertaining you if you told me this in the beginning. So what kind of, it just goes to show what man he is, okay? Just cut that dead, like cut it, cut.
Exactly, because you know what, even if he decide, okay, today or tomorrow he's going to leave his family and he stays with you, you don't even know where you stand because you met him in this mess and you decide to stay, then he's probably going to be out there doing the same for you.
Exactly.
Do you want that for yourself? I'm sure not. So don't do it. Don't stay in this situation, young lady. No. Run away from that.
As fast as you can.
Yeah. Oh yeah, girl. These dilemmas. It's terrible what you guys are going through and what people do. Humans are something else. But yeah, I just hope that we help you. We hope that the people in the comments, if you're listening on YouTube, that they would help you and go from there and just be in touch with your emotions, people. Don't try to run away from it. Grow from these emotions and these situations that you are in.
Yeah. And women, just be nice to each other. You know, we go through so much as women. Just try and this is what we're trying to do, but we just want you all to encourage you all as well, just to be there for each other and uplift each other, you know, because women are so judgmental of other women. Sorry, and I'm going a bit off track, but
no, you're not.
Women are so judgmental of other women, and you don't know what this woman is going through, what's going on inside. She may be smiling, she may be walking with her head held high, she may be looking hard, you know, but at the end of the day, you don't know what stress, what anything's going on. So it doesn't take hard just to compliment or smile, even just as you walk past. Don't give a dirty look. Just say smile, morning, or I like your shoes.
Yeah.
I like your hair. Like, you know, we need to start this, ladies. It's all about sisterhood.
Be kind to everyone. Yeah. And we need more of the men sending in stuff. Okay, guys, we need to hear, because
and men, sorry, take it easy on women, man. You need to take it easy because you guys are just too much.
Yeah, exactly. And as
not all of you. Sorry, not all of you, but some of you guys are just just allow it. Just, you know, ease up.
Yeah. And as we saw, like the guy who wrote in, like he's in similar situation like most of the women that send in their dilemmas. So it's like they go through some of the things also. But let's get it together, people. Let's get it together and live in unity. All right.
I mean, yeah, like you said, some women are not innocent as well. Like we do sometimes try and play the victim and like, oh, poor us women. But there's some women out there that is hard work, hard work, you know. So guys, just try and make it easy for each other. And yeah.
And send in your dilemmas.
Yes. And with that being said, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. We wish you all the best. We hope you have a good week. Stay blessed. If you've got any more dilemmas that you want us to help with, send them in. And yeah, guys, carry on watching us. We enjoy it. So until next time, bye.
Bye.